Okay, now at first, to be honest, I wasn't going to make a video about this, but I received a lot of requests regarding me to make a video about this. Now, you could say this is a real world topic, so it's me, the Elite Ace, we live action. You already know what it is. Now, when George Zimmerman, when he got found not guilty, it caused a big uproar. I mean, on the social media sites all over, people texting me, calling me, etc. I even spoke a little piece about it on Facebook, but the things I was seeing, you know, I seen a lot of racial comments regarding the situation. I've seen comments about people saying, what's everyone upset about? You know, this is no surprise, this is no shocker. I've seen people saying things like, hey, we all get over it in the next 3 weeks, 3 to 4 months. You know, no one will care about that. No one will be talking about it. No one will care. And I've been seeing some good positive things as well. People showing their support and tribute and their respects to the whole situation. And people have been saying, like, you know, who were speaking up for Zimmerman, saying, you know, everyone is making Trayvon out to be this angel and whatnot. He was a thug. He was a mischief maker. You know, they found this and that in his phone. You know, he was troublesome. But my overall thing about it is, okay, even if that's the case, like, that doesn't mean the motivator deserves to get killed. You know, and the person who took his life, he's scot-free. I know a lot of people, young and old, who are mischief makers, but I'm not going to sit up here and say, like, you know, oh, well, oh, he died, you know, he was a mischief maker anyway, so, you know. But my whole thing about those situations, George Zimmerman, the whole situation, we all heard the call. I heard the call. I don't know if you all heard it. The police officer told the man, are you following him? He said, yes, we don't need you to do that. The motivator, you know, part of his neighborhood watch thing, you know, after profiling, you know, Trayvon, you know, saying, oh, looks suspicious, you know, has on a hoodie, you know, it just, you know, the people say it's race doesn't play into it. Some people say it does, some people say it doesn't. The profiling part, I believe, you know, the race played into it. And he followed him. He said, we don't need you to do that. He followed him. You know, he was part of his neighborhood watch thing. You know, then he started to follow him, trying to be Captain America. And my thing is this, put yourself in the whole scenario. You know, you're walking, you know, minding your own business. A car is telling you, you know, it's not like you in a car, you make a right, that car make a right. You make a left, that car make a left. You're walking, and there's a car, you know, behind just creeping and slowly. You know, like I say, this at night, you're going to think like, okay. You know, his girlfriend, you know, told him just run, you know. Say if you do take off running, then that person got the car and then chase after you. But the thing is, right here, how Zimmerman, this guy, was supposed to be losing, you know, against Trayvon Martin, this 17-year-old, losing, you know, getting his ass whooped. You know, say we don't know the whole the truth, you know. Only Trayvon and Zimmerman know, of course. Or we can just say only Zimmerman, he knows. But you getting your ass whooped, and he says Trayvon reached for his gun, and he was forced to shoot him. Now, if you're supposed to be getting your ass kicked by this 17-year-old, someone who's smaller than you, my thing is, you shouldn't even be in that neighborhood watch thing anyway. No. Okay, you can be in it, but you shouldn't have tried to take the law into your own hands. The police officer specifically told you, we do not need you to do that. You are not the police. Call and report the suspicious acts, and then leave it to us. We're going to send someone out there. This motivator, like I said, trying to be Captain America, Captain Planet, he chases after him. And Zimmerman, from what I understand, you know, this guy, he just refused to leave it alone. And Trayvon Martin, feeling threatened. I mean, just think, like I said, think about it. Put yourself in that situation. Someone's telling you, following you. You know, if it was me, and a car was telling me, you know, creeping up, some people wouldn't, you know, stop and ask the person like, hey, can I help you, or any reason you're following me? Me, I just kept on walking. If it had kept on, you know, yes, I'd have been very suspicious. I'd have turned around and shouted, hey, can I help you, or any reason you following me? You know, then the dude get out the car and start chasing after me. A lot of people's natural instinct is to run. You know, I know police officers, they tell me, I mean, if, like, for example, if a police officer is running after you, naturally you're going to start running. If a citizen runs after you. For some, their natural reaction is to run. So, you know, Trayvon, you know, he's feeling, hey, I'm running, this guy's chasing after me. It turned to a whole scuffle, confrontation, and he shot the boy. Now, of course, he could have made up any extra additional stories or details. Like I said, Trayvon was dead. So that level, so Zimmerman was probably thinking like, okay, cool. It's not my word against his, because he's dead. I could throw anything into the mix. But my overall thoughts of the matter is, yes, it's messed up. He walked away. It's nothing I can do about it. I feel it's messed up. Do I feel this is gonna, you know, fix anything in the future? Unfortunately, I do not, due to the fact that there have been a lot of great tragedies all throughout the history of mankind, and some deaths have caused some good things, but more deaths have caused messed up bad things. And then you have people who's thinking to themselves like, okay, an eye for an eye, you know, more killing begets more killing. So now Zimmerman, you know, the people are going to take street justice into their hands. People, now the streets are going to be after him. All right, so I don't know if he's going to be looking over his shoulder, or I don't know if he's going to be in some kind of, oh shit, don't let him get me program or something. I don't know. Because a lot of motivators are going to be after that guy. And I understand. You have people that's going to be saying, okay, how is that going to bring back Trayvon Martin? Killing this other person. Then, next thing you know, Zimmerman's family is going to be mad to that killer that he's going to kill. Basically, it's going to be a circle domino effect. But you have to understand how everyone is different. Everybody's mindset and mentality, you know, they are different. You have people that actually realize, we know killing Zimmerman is not going to bring Trayvon back. It's the fact of the matter of he has to pay the price, you know, a life for a life. Like this 17-year-old, you claim was a threat to you. You know, man, they feel his life has to be taken. You know, they feel it's only fair. That's what they do feel. Yes, we all know he's in a better place now. You know, he doesn't have to deal with these worldly issues or anything. But the fact of the matter is, people didn't want him dead. So as far as him dying, it caused a lot of grief and pain amongst his family and friends. People didn't want him dead. A lot of people were saying it was too soon for him to go. You know, he was only 17, and it's unfortunate that it happened. But yes, things like this happen all around the world. Some worse, some not as bad. And to the people who were saying, you know, what's the big deal? I'm not surprised he got, you know, not guilty, that he was that you still walked. My thing is, even though you're not shocked, it's still a fact of the matter that it's not right. I mean, like, for the ones that say, oh, I'm not surprised, they make it seem like it's not some bull, though. You know, and for the ones who say, I think people are also saying, get into law school or become a lawyer, or become a judge, or whatnot, you know, do something about it. You have to understand, no matter what position of power you're in, your power is limited. You never know, those lawyers that Trayvon's parents got, you never know, maybe that was their reason of becoming lawyers or whatnot, because of injustice, things that's not right. You know, they just know how broken the system is. And then they became lawyers. They got a case like this and said, okay, cool, this is exactly why I am what I am. That, you know, I'm gonna do my best. And they see Zimmerman not guilty, you know, because of, you know, the jury of full of females. And that's why my whole point is, just because you go to law school, become this and that, you think you're automatically going to make a change, then you're going to fix this issue. And then again, I know the other person will say, oh, well, bitching about it or complaining about it is going to fix the issue. No, but it's this thing called human reaction, venting, expressing opinions and emotions, thoughts. That's what it's called, you know? So my overall thoughts, I think it's bull. Will we forget about this? And what I have to say about that, people tend to confuse what people think about and talk about. They get that confused. For example, I remember when my grandmother had passed away, and you know, me and my cousin, we were in the kitchen, you know, getting something to drink, and my female cousin, you know, her boyfriend, he comes in and he was like, something, man, you want to shoot some hoops? And my cousin was like, no, you know, I'm not into it. You know, I'm still down and out. And he was like, come on, man. He was like, you know, you'll get over it in a couple of weeks. My cousin was getting ready to snap. And even I looked up like, man, hold on. So some people, they feel like, okay, you'll get over it. You know, you'll sweep it on the rug. You won't talk about it. But for the ones who say, oh, no one will be talking about this, that doesn't necessarily mean no one will be thinking about it. But because no one is mind readers. For example, you don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know what you're thinking. I think about loved ones who passed away in my family a lot. Do I talk about it? No. And I know what you're probably saying. Oh, Ace, well, that's different because those are your loved ones. You know, Trayvon, you know, you don't know the guy. He was, you know, you never met him. I understand that. But the fact of the matter is, who are we to say that the next person is going to be talking about or thinking about it? Now, you know, okay, now technically you can be right talking about it months from now. Okay, what, September? You probably will not see another post or conversation about this on Facebook or whatever. But that's not to say that person isn't thinking about the fact of the matter. We know his family will always, you know, always think about it and talk about it. You know, and it's unfortunate that it happened. It's good that Obama, he's looking into the whole situation about it, because it's just messed up. It really is. So yeah, this is the world we live in, and the whole and with this happening, this is basically a reminder of how the world still is. You know, where what happened, this isn't like like an overall shocker as to I can't believe the world is like this. It's one of those things as a reminder, like, yep, this is how the system really is. But basically, this is causing domino effects, more bloodshed. It's the reactions of everybody that's it's just gonna be a big clusterfuck of negativity. I mean, there's a lot of positive things out there regarding the matter, you know, regarding Trayvon's death. You know, they're honoring his death, paying their respects. But like I said, street violence is gonna be taken up, riots, whatnot. You got racist people, you know, the Hispanics, the whites, the blacks. It's one death. It's not so much the one death that's causing this. It's the fact that he got scot-free. That's what it's about. So that's my own thoughts on the elites. For the ones who want me to make this video, hope you all enjoyed it. Give me your thoughts, comments, and concerns. I can only imagine that the comment section is about to turn into a big racial war, clusterfuck, and negativity. So please keep it controlled. Be mindful and disrespectful for the love of God. But it's me, the Elite Ace. Thanks for watching. I'm signing out.